All right, so we've got this big pile of movie notes and links
Yeah.
that you sent over.
Yeah, looks like quite the list.
It seems like you're really interested not just in what to watch, but like the why behind it.
Absolutely.
Like all the creative forces and stuff like that.
Yeah, you want to know who's making the decisions
Yeah.
behind the scenes and the production companies and
Even the composers.
even the composers. What kind of music are they going to use?
Right.
Uh, it's fascinating. We're seeing a lot of Christian in here.
Yeah.
That Israeli podcast that you like. So,
Yes.
yeah, we unpack their insights for you.
We really dug into their reviews this time.
We did. It's really interesting because it seems like you have a taste for the unconventional.
Yeah.
We're not talking mainstream blockbusters here.
Yeah.
You're drawn to unique stories.
Yeah.
Complex characters.
Yeah.
These films that offer a little something more than just popcorn entertainment.
Exactly.
Right.
You want to have something to think about when you're done.
Yeah, you want to leave the theater and go, "Ooh, what was that?"
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So first up, let's talk about how Quack actually rates movies.
Okay.
Because it's not your typical star system.
No.
They use categories like director's cut for those films that demand like serious analysis, critics' favorite, which sometimes aligns with the director's cut, sometimes not. Matinee experience for a fun, breezy watch.
Sure.
They even have straight to DVD.
Basically.
Or, as they say in Hebrew, kres.
Yeah, just wait for it to hit streaming.
Which basically means that it's an
Yeah.
interesting approach.
Yeah, it's a refreshing approach, I think, because they're really emphasizing the experience
Yeah.
a film offers, right? So it's giving you this, like, understanding of what to expect.
Right.
Beyond just those, arbitrary star ratings.
It's like they're saying, here's what kind of headspace you should be in for this cinematic journey.
Exactly, yeah. What kind of ride are you in for?
Okay, so speaking of journeys, let's talk about Thelma.
Okay.
This 2024 comedy drama about a 93-year-old grandmother who gets scammed and ends up on this wild adventure across Los Angeles to reclaim her stolen savings.
So it's like Mission Impossible, but with heart.
Yes.
And a leading lady who just happens to be in her 90s.
I love it.
And what makes Thelma even more compelling is that the director, Josh Margolin, drew inspiration from his own grandmother's experience. So that personal touch really shines through in the film's heartwarming narrative about aging with agency.
So it's not just about, like, getting older.
Right.
It's about embracing life's adventures no matter your age.
Absolutely.
And with June Squibb, who you might remember from Nebraska,
Yes.
in the starring role, Thelma promises a powerful performance with a healthy dose of wit.
Yeah, and let's not forget the music.
Oh, yeah.
Composed by Nick Chuba.
Okay.
The score blends classic spy thriller vibes with these unexpected instruments. It adds another layer of whimsy and adventure to the film.
Okay, so we've got Grandma going rogue.
Yes.
But now let's jump into something total different. Dark Matter, an Apple TV series based on Blake Crouch's novel.
I've heard of this one.
Now, remember how you were fascinated by the whole multiverse theory? Well, this show dives headfirst into that,
Oh, wow.
exploring the implications of parallel universes and alternate realities.
And it does so through the eyes of a physicist who gets abducted,
What?
which just adds another layer of complexity to this whole thing.
Okay.
So imagine grappling with the existence of infinite versions of yourself.
Yeah.
All the choices that you've made, the
Right.
paths you could have taken.
Right.
Dark Matter
Yeah.
delves into those questions of identity choice and what truly defines us when faced with infinite possibilities.
And get this, Jennifer Connelly, who you loved in A Beautiful Mind, stars in it.
Oh, wow.
So you've got this mind-bending premise,
Right.
talented lead actress, and Apple's signature, like, high production value.
Yeah. They don't skimp on the budget.
Definitely one to add to the watch list.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned enjoying films that kind of subvert expectations,
Yes.
right? And this is where understanding how a movie is positioned comes into play,
Okay.
right? So think of it like the wrapping paper and the bow on a present.
Right.
It sets up certain expectations.
Sure.
But what if the movie inside is completely different?
Ooh. I like where this is going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take Longlegs.
Okay.
It's being marketed as this creepy horror film
Yeah.
full of occult imagery and chilling suspense.
Okay.
However, the director, Oz Perkins,
Okay.
and Quan Arcan suggest it's much more nuanced than that.
Okay.
They compare it to Daddy Longlegs, that classic novel
Right.
about an orphan and her mysterious benefactor,
Right.
highlighting the film's exploration of complex family bonds and hidden secrets.
So it's not just about jump scares and creepy crawlies,
Right.
which knowing your preferences might not be the main draw for you.
Right.
It's about the psychological thriller aspects.
Yes.
The slow burn of uncovering the truth.
Yes.
And maybe questioning who the real monster is in this scenario.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes Longlegs so intriguing.
Right.
Especially for someone like you who appreciates those layers beneath the surface.
Right.
Don't let that horror label fool you.
Right.
This one might be more about the chilling complexities of human relationships
Right.
than supernatural scares.
Yeah.
Which, knowing you, you probably enjoy that.
I do.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of a deep dive like this. We kind of peel back those layers and
Right.
discover what lies beneath. Speaking of uncovering hidden truths, let's shift gears to Touch.
Okay.
A multi-generational love story that spans decades and continents.
This one sounds right up your alley.
Okay.
You mentioned enjoying films that explore different cultures and perspectives.
Right.
Well, Touch follows Christopher as he searches for his long-lost love, Miko.
Oh, wow.
50 years after their paths first crossed.
Okay.
The Kess podcast even drew a parallel to Past Lives, a film you really connected with, highlighting the theme of enduring love that transcends time and circumstance.
Wow. And with Balthazar Kormakur at the helm,
Okay.
known for his visually stunning work on films like Everest,
Right.
we can expect Touch to be a feast for the eyes as well as the heart.
Beautiful.
Right? It's a story about second chances, the enduring power of love,
Mm.
the complexities of human connection across cultures and generations.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
So from sweeping romance, let's jump into something a bit more provocative.
Okay.
You had some notes on Am I Racist? A documentary that seems to be sparking a lot of debate.
Yeah, this film takes a bold approach to exploring racial bias through the lens of Matt Walsh,
Okay.
a conservative commentator, as he kind of embarks on this journey of self-reflection
Right.
and attempts to confront his own potential prejudices.
Right.
Now, the Can Gena host admitted to being a bit wary of documentaries,
Right.
but even he found Am I Racist to be thought-provoking,
Mm-hmm.
albeit potentially uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, it seems like this film is really designed to challenge viewers.
Absolutely.
Regardless of their background or beliefs. It's
Right.
not necessarily about providing easy answers, but rather prompting critical thinking and self-examination.
Exactly.
Which can be incredibly valuable.
Absolutely.
Even if it means venturing outside of our comfort zones a little bit.
Which I think is something we all need to do every now and again.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
we've had adventure, we've had romance,
Yes.
and some serious food for thought.
Yes.
Now, how about a dose of relatable humor with my old ass? Wild ass. Okay, this comedy drama centers on Elliot, a young woman who, after a particularly enlightening mushroom trip,
Okay.
encounters her older self.
Oh, wow.
Imagine getting life advice from, like, the wisest version of yourself,
Right.
complete with warnings about regrettable choices, and that guy you really shouldn't date.
Oh, man, I need to watch this.
Right?
Sign me up.
It's like the ultimate what I wish I knew then
Yeah.
scenario.
Well, exploring the power of hindsight and the decisions that shape our lives.
Right.
All with a touch of humor and Aubrey Plaza's signature wit.
Of course, because it's Aubrey Plaza.
You know, you mentioned enjoying films that blend humor and pathos.
I do, yeah.
This one might be right up your alley.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting.
Speaking of talented actors taking on the director's chair,
Okay.
you have Monkey Man on your list, Dev Patel's directorial debut.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he directed this.
This action thriller, inspired by the Hindu god Hanuman,
Okay.
promises a unique blend of social commentary and thrilling action sequences.
Interesting.
And you picked up on something really astute in your notes.
Oh, did I?
You pointed out a connection to RRR,
Yes.
a film you absolutely loved,
I did. I loved that movie.
for its visual style and powerful social commentary. Absolutely.
The Payda podcast mentioned that while Monkey Man might not reach the same, like, epic heights as RR,
Okay.
it still packs a punch,
Okay.
exploring themes of revenge justice and the consequences of corruption.
Yeah, and let's not forget the production companies involved.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw Productions,
Okay.
known for its blend of horror and social commentary.
Right.
Thunder Road Films, the force behind action-packed films like John Wick.
Right.
And Bronze Studios, known for its diverse range of projects.
Okay.
This combination suggests Monkey Man will be a visual treat
Yeah.
with a thought-provoking edge.
I love it.
Very nice.
From a thought-provoking action thriller.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears to a film that the Clay podcast described as a sweaty, grimy, bloody crime thriller
Oh, my.
with a surprising romantic core. What?
Love Lies Bleeding.
This one sounds intense.
It does.
Right, okay.
Love Lies Bleeding follows an ambitious bodybuilder and her girlfriend who gets entangled in the dangerous world of the bodybuilder's criminal family.
Oh, no.
Now, you mentioned enjoying films that defy easy categorization.
Yes.
And this one seems to do just that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a gritty crime thriller with a surprisingly tender love story at its core.
Interesting.
And with A24,
Oh, yeah.
known for its bold and unconventional films,
Right.
and Film 4, a champion of British cinema and social realism,
Right.
backing this project,
Yeah.
you could bet Love Lies Bleeding will be anything but predictable.
Right up your alley, then.
Plus, with Kristen Stewart, who you mentioned admiring for her raw talent,
Yeah.
in the starring role, we can expect a powerful and nuanced performance. Absolutely. You seem drawn to films that offer sharp social commentary.
Yes.
And American Fiction seems to fit the bill.
Okay.
It follows a black novelist and professor who, frustrated with the publishing industry's obsession with stereotypical black stories,
Right.
decides to write a satirical novel under a pseudonym,
Okay.
exposing the industry's biases and the commodification of black experiences.
I love that you picked up on the director Cord Jefferson and his work on The Good Place.
Yes.
Like that show, American Fiction, promises a witty and insightful
For sure.
exploration of complex social issues,
Yeah.
challenging viewers to confront their own assumptions and biases.
It's so relevant, too.
Right.
And the idea of, authentic representation versus
Right.
what the industry thinks people want to see. It's a really interesting conversation.
It is.
Yeah.
Now let's dive into a film that promises a truly mind-bending experience.
Okay, bring it on.
I Saw the TV Glow.
I Saw the TV clip.
Remember how you were fascinated by films that blur the lines between reality and fantasy?
Yes.
Well, this one takes that concept to a whole new level.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
I Saw the TV Glow centers around a group of teenagers
Okay.
obsessed with a TV show about, wait for it, psychic teenagers who fight monsters.
Whoa, hold on.
I know.
Okay.
As their obsession grows, the lines between the show and their own lives begin to blur,
Okay.
leading to this captivating and unsettling journey into the
Wow.
depths of fandom identity and the power of belief.
Like 8th grade meets Hereditary?
The Tayak podcast described it as such.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going there.
We are going there.
All right.
Speaking of defying expectations,
Yeah.
let's talk about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
I know you're often wary of sequels,
I am. I'm always hesitant.
but this one seems to delve deeper into the franchise's mythology,
Okay.
exploring themes of legacy leadership and the complexities of power.
Interesting.
Set generations after the events of the previous films,
Okay.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes presents a world where apes have established a dominant society
Right.
while humans live in the shadows.
Oh, wow. That's a flip.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But when a young ape begins to question everything he's been taught,
Uh-oh.
the fragile balance of power is threatened,
Okay.
leading to a conflict that could reshape the future for both species.
And with 20th Century Studios behind it.
Mm-hmm.
The same studio that brought us the original Planet of the Apes.
Right.
As well as epic franchises like Star
Yeah.
Wars and Avatar.
Exactly.
You can bet on stunning visuals
Of course.
and a grand sense of scale.
Right. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
You're drawn to films that make you think.
Yeah.
And Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes seems poised to do just that.
Right.
It's not just about the action.
Right.
It's about grappling with complex questions of power, responsibility, and what it means to build a just society.
And the director, Wes Ball, known for his visually stunning work on the Maze Runner series.
Yes,
Seems like a great fit for this kind of ambitious storytelling.
absolutely.
Okay, before we wrap up this deep dive, we have to talk about one more show from your notes,
Okay.
VEEP.
VEEP.
Now, this one isn't a movie,
Right.
but given your fascination with politics and sharp satire, I knew we couldn't skip it.
VEEP.
Yeah.
Brilliant and often cringeworthy.
Yes.
Look at the inner workings of American politics.
Right. You mentioned how much you enjoy shows that feel relevant to current events.
Yes.
And watching VEEP now with all its political maneuvering and power struggles feels surprisingly timely.
It's like looking into a funhouse mirror.
The Take host said that watching VEEP now is like getting a glimpse into an alternate timeline
Yeah.
where things are even more chaotic and hilarious than usual.
The show's creator, Armando Iannucci, has this knack for capturing the absurdity of power dynamics.
Oh, yeah.
And the characters from the ambitious but often inept Selena Meyer
Yes.
to the hilariously sycophantic Gary.
Oh, my God.
They're all brilliantly written and performed.
Remember how much you loved In the Loop?
Yes.
That British political satire?
VE has that same sharp wit and biting commentary.
Yes.
But with a distinctly American flavor.
It's a show that can make you laugh out loud 1 minute.
And then cringe in recognition the next.
I love it. Well, we've journeyed from heartwarming adventures with unexpected heroes to mind-bending explorations of reality and identity, from thought-provoking documentaries to laugh-out-loud satires.
Quite the lineup.
It's been quite a deep dive into the world of film and television, all guided by your unique tastes and interests.
It really has been a pleasure.
It has been so much fun going through these notes with you.
I agree.
It's one thing to have a list of movies, but to really understand the why behind them.
Right.
The creative forces, the production choices, the connections to other films, and even real-world events.
That takes it to a whole new level.
A whole new level.
It does.
So as you continue to explore the world of film, remember to stay curious, keep challenging your own assumptions, and don't be afraid to venture outside of your comfort zone.
I like that, and you never know what cinematic gems you might uncover.
Well said. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. I feel like I've gained a whole new perspective on these films and shows, and I'm excited to see what other hidden gems we uncover in the future. Until next time, happy watching.
To you as well.